Hey everybody, my name is Brendan Noble and I'm a young adult author. This is my November update for kind of my writing, especially with the oncoming of NaNoWriMo or National Novel Writing Month this month and the switch up I'm going to kind of do with my writing style this month. I have some updates with the writing, but also I want to reveal the name of my Slavic fantasy series that I've been calling the Slavic fantasy series for a long time, and I'm excited to finally be able to reveal the name for it. I hope everyone had a happy Halloween that kind of celebrates Halloween. I know I did. It was kind of a wacky one with COVID, but I was able to get together, try to carve some pumpkins, do a really bad job at carving one of Perun's thunder marks, but it was a good time regardless. I hope everyone could spend a little bit of time dressing up and doing whatever and enjoying that little bit of the season. Before I jump too far into the update, just as a reminder, I'm still looking for advanced readers for A Dagger in the Winds, which is the first book in that Slavic fantasy series. There's links down in the description below. An advanced reader is someone that receives a free ebook copy of the book in exchange for a review either on Amazon or your favorite retailer, and these just help get the name of the book out and you get a free book in response. And on to the writing updates themselves. First of all, like I said, I want to announce the name of the Slavic fantasy series, and it will be called the Frostmark Chronicles. Thank you to everyone that took the time to vote in the poll about it. I really enjoyed the feedback I was able to receive from that and kind of work with my own thoughts as well to come up with the name. But it will be the Frostmark Chronicles, which is a reference to an important symbol and mark that comes from a certain winter goddess in the book that if you've read the preview, you probably will understand that reference. I won't reveal too much, but I'm very excited to finally have a name for the series instead of calling it the Slavic Fantasy series, so I can actually have a name for it. And as well, on the topic of the Frostmark Chronicles, A Dagger in the Winds, I finally finished the alpha edits for this book, and I'm very excited to be able to actually send it out to the beta readers starting today. And so if you're a beta reader, keep your eye on your inbox. Those will be sent out the first wave of beta readers. And I'm really excited to be able to see what and hear certain feedback from the book, because I've had some people read it, but it'll be nice to be able to see and hear from a wider range of people to see what they think about the book and you get some feedback on it. And I'm excited to see what kind of improvements can be made from there. And hopefully we're staying on progress to be able to, for that summer 2021 release for A Dagger in the Winds. During the month of October, I also made quite a bit of progress on book 2 in the Frostmark Chronicles, which has not been named yet. That's about 40% complete. I'm very excited with the progress I've been able to make on that, and I'm hoping I'll be able to have that finished by the end of January, at least, the first draft. There's always a lot of edits that have to take place, but I hope to be able to have that book out not too long after A Dagger in the Winds, depending on how long edits take. I had to rewrite most of A Dagger in the Winds after changing it from one point of view to 2 points of view, so the fact that I won't be having to do that with this one will hopefully make the process a little bit quicker. The progress on that will be delayed though, because during November I'm switching it up because it's NaNoWriMo of National Novel Writing Month. It's kind of ironic because it's novel writing month. I'm switching to writing 2 novellas instead. I've said all my newsletter subscribers, which you can subscribe to in the link down below. Newsletter subscribers receive free copies of any side novellas for the Frostmark Chronicles series. And the first 2 novellas will be hopefully released next year alongside the 2 first books as well. And the first one will be a prequel to the book, so it'll be slightly before the first book and leading into the first book. Not with necessarily the same characters, but some of the ones within the same world that will affect it. So it's meant to be adding to the story without necessarily being required to understand the story. And then the second book will kind of be a 1.5 story novella. It fits in some with book 1 and it also fits in a bit with book 2. So if you've read those books, or even just the first one before that one, you will have understood it. And so the prequel novella will hopefully be released around the same time as A Dagger in the Winds, and the second novella will be released around the time of the second book. My intention is for these to add to those stories upon their release, so that if you're looking for more and you're a newsletter subscriber, you can get a little bit more. That's all I have for you guys on the writing update this month. If you guys want to keep updated on different things with my Slavic mythology work and research I'm doing for the series, remember to check out my Slavic Saturday videos, which are on this channel as well. I talk about different demons, gods, and things that are all connected to the series, so they're not going to be required to understand the series, but I would hope that they would amplify your understanding and deepen the ideas in some of the gods that you'd recognize within the books as well. But until then, I hope to see you guys both next week with my Slavic Saturday series or next month with my next writing update.